Mario Party Superstars is the long-awaited return to form series fans have been longing for. The recent Super Mario Party on the Switch was pretty close with the traditional board system making a return, albeit with some changes. Mario Party Superstars, on the other hand, is as vanilla Mario Party as it gets, combining the top 100 games from the N64 and Gamecube games with 5 of the best boards from the original N64 trilogy for what feels like the perfect nostalgia trip for Mario Party fans. We're skipping the usual story section since there isn't much of a narrative here, well, technically. Mario Party Superstars does add some new context to each one of its game boards. While it's not a full-on story or narrative, it does give more details that were previously left unsaid, an appreciated touch. Anyway, back to the gameplay, Mario Party Superstars is straight up Mario Party comfort food. This collection, or remake, or celebration, whatever you want to call it, gathers the top 100 minigames from across the Nintendo 64 and Gamecube installments. The quality of those minigames are mostly good, but of course with any subjective list, a few favorites are probably missing. I'll link the complete list in the pinned comment below. Overall though, of those 100 minigames, I found the pickings to be great choices from Bombs Away, Crazy Cutters, High Rope Jump, and Bowser's Big Blast. If I had any big critique to give about the game choices, it'd be that a lot of the 3v1 minigames just don't feel all that balanced between either party, with most of the minigames favoring one side over the other. Outside of that, I thoroughly enjoyed the selection of games, but of course, I'd love to see more and get more through future DLC or random free updates. Alongside those minigames are 5 returning classic boards from the original Mario Party trio. There is Horrorland, Spaceland, Peach's Birthday Castle, Yoshi's Tropical Island, and Woody Woods. I found the mix to provide a solid balance of casual play and more, let's say, chaotic play. Yoshi's Tropical Island, for example, offers an easy to understand map with a simple star switching mechanic. Horrorland, on the other hand, features an ever-changing board based on the time of day and ghosts that can steal your stars and coins. It's a much more hectic and challenging map to navigate and to plan out, but when it does work out, it easily makes for some of the best moments in the Mario Party franchise. That chaotic fun is still ever present here with plenty of options on how to play. Of course, Mario Party is still the best when it's just 4 friends around a TV yelling at each other over the course of the next 30 turns. However, this new collection offers the ability to play locally on one Switch, locally across multiple Switches wirelessly, and lastly over Wi-Fi with online battles. Upon starting a game, you're able to pick your character, computer difficulty, and all the usual settings. However, now you can change up the types of minigames you get to play and the bonus star settings to either be more like the classic games or the newer ones. I really appreciated having access to that and being given the choices on how to play. It should be noted too that all of these minigames don't feature any gimmicks like motion controls. This means that this is the first Mario Party game on Nintendo Switch that can be played with basically any controller configuration, including handheld mode on all models of the Nintendo Switch. That's the general scope with this collection, quality of life improvements. At any point you can stop mid Mario Party game and resume when you come back to the game. Online matches, which work surprisingly well in my case, also auto-assign bots to anyone that disconnects to not interrupt the match, and if at any point you want to add more turns to a game while you're still in the middle of it, you can also do that from the options menu. I can see the argument from younger fans who might feel caught off guard by going back to the older Mario Party mechanics, but in many ways this feels like the most approachable the series has been in years, let alone the most fun I've had with it since the Wii games. Growing up playing the Nintendo 64 and Gamecube era Mario Party games, I was immediately taken back by the visual upgrades made. Back during the Nintendo 64 days, a lot of these boards were just stretched out JPEGs, so to see them in 3D with full-on asset rendering was fantastic. The same goes for the minigames that look completely revamped. Maybe it's just that I've been imagining what an old Mario Party game remake could look like for years, but these new minigames look like exactly what I imagined they'd look like if they were remade. The saturated look of the grass, the shiny water reflections in the light, and the smooth animation of the new character models look so good in this. Speaking of character models, the models here come from the recent Super Mario Party game, but they look better here, I think in part because of how they're used. The low-angle camera views when you're about to roll the dice stand out specifically. I think it shows even more in the moving character portraits that used to just be a simple 2-picture animation in the original game. The lighting, especially for the mini-games, vividly changed the tone of a lot of these games for the better. The juxtaposition between the past and the present is just astonishing. In terms of performance, Mario Party Superstars targets a 60 frames per second performance that luckily hits it for most of the time, if not all the time. At least enough for me to not really notice. When it comes to resolution, dock mode maintains a 900p resolution, while in handheld mode, it maxes out the portable screen at 720p. Playing on an OLED Switch, the new saturated visuals of the board really pop. Combined with the new kickstand on the Switch too, I actually felt inclined to try out tabletop gaming while at work. Mario Party Superstars has a fantastic soundtrack featuring music from Mario Party 1 up to Mario Party 10. These are some of the most iconic tracks for the Mario series, so to have them all back is such a delight. The music features both original versions and fully remastered ones that honestly sound just as, if not, at times better than the originals. Using coins you earn from playing Mario Party games, you can exchange those coins for music packs and then select the ones that play during games while you're actually having a Mario Party. Having all these tracks in a single game truly feels like a celebration of the series thus far. The Mario Party series has been going on for about 23 years now, and it's had its highs and its lows along the way. Mario Party Superstars very much feels like a celebration of what made people fall in love with the series in the first place. Great local multiplayer fun complete with chaotic yet entertaining boards and minigames that leave you wanting to play more and more turns. Quality of life improvements like a fast forward button, online multiplayer, and the visual upgrade easily make this the best Mario Party game in years. While of course I'd like to see some more boards and some minigames, especially since there's only 5 boards in this game, the content here feels plentiful, and if this follows the trend of recent Mario Party games, it's bound to get some sort of random update in the near future. For the time being, if you have friends to play with locally or online over a Discord call, Mario Party Superstars is bound to be a great time.